What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Some as I reflect back in my early teenage years and my early 20s, I am not gonna lie. I have a lot of regrets that I wish I took instead of taking the step by step or just letting life do its course. Which if you don't mind letting life do its course, I mean, it is much better. But I'm all about taking risks. I'm all about you know getting out your comfort zone, and I'm all about trying new things, even if it means like you're not comfortable with the situation or the experience. So let's get right to it. When it comes to dating, right, especially with this red pill manosphere ideology, where they talk about like being toxic, uh, being manipulative, being childish, immature when it comes to women, and always constantly cheat on women whenever you get a chance because you're always replaceable as a man. I am the complete opposite. I really try to get away from that ideology because I realize that that's not who I am. And I couldn't even do it because of the way how I look as an individual. The amount of times people have trusted me and took me as a good person just off of face value before I even spoke a word is kind of mind boggling to the point where a I just can't be scum. Like I couldn't even do sales. I couldn't sell a product that didn't want to, that couldn't sell itself. In other words, I couldn't manipulate nobody to buy something that wasn't going to benefit them in the beginning or in the long run. It just wasn't in my nature, and I feel like people could sense that from the very jump whenever I was trying to do sales, right? So, with this as I digress with all these extra details, I am all about men taking the risk of getting their heart broken and learning the cold hard truth of what does it feel like to get your heart broken, to be in love, and to be betrayed by a person that you fell in love with. It's very dangerous. I will be honest, it's very dangerous. I've heard stories of people getting heart attacks, people leaving this earth because it hurt them so much. I don't advise it. I'd be very cautious, but also at the same time, it was a very revealing experience all through myself. I've personally, in my opinion, one, two, I've only talked to three women in my life that I actually considered serious relationships, right? Or in other words, like I took very serious when I was talking to them. Like I went all in, and at the end, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got heartbroken. I got expectations broken. And I realized that it didn't matter what I said or do. All that mattered was that how I felt in the moment and how I felt long term with the person I was talking to. So that's why I said what I said. And I don't regret for anything that has happened. I am just thankful and blessed that I came out with the wisdom that most people could not see, because I feel like when people go through that situation, all they can think about is trying to get back on that person that hurt them, right? And that's like so immature if you think about it. Like why are you trying to gonna get back with them with somebody you don't even like that, or you're just trying to get into a relationship because you feel lonely at the moment because you just got your heart broken. I think the healthiest thing to do as a man is to literally find something to do, like a job, or a job as in like a type of service, right? Firefighter, nurse, you know, police officer, security guard, teacher, something where you're like providing a service to the world or your community, restaurant owner, and you feel fulfilled doing it every single day, whether it's being a priest, preacher, um like I could go on, lawn care serviceman, like something as a man where you can, I wouldn't say distract yourself, but you're doing something where you feel fulfilled and you're not worried about that situation, that traumatic moment. But at the end of the day, you understand what had to have happened because there's nothing you could have do at the end of the day. As in a wise man once said, time will heal. Let time heal and you will feel much better. Because that's one of those things where it's worth the wait whenever you take the initiative on the next try or on the next risk. Because as you get older, your tolerance kind of like, you kind of feel more driven, and you're kind of like, I'll put it this way, like you have nothing to lose if you get in that situation again, because you had time to heal and you understood that, it didn't matter what you said or what you did. It just matters if you were in the right or the wrong. If you were in the wrong and you understood you were in the wrong, that's all that mattered. Or, if you were right and you stood by what you believed in, but they didn't believe you or they didn't want to stand by you, well, so be it. It's just how it is when it comes to this relationship dynamics between women and men. At the end of the day, if you walk away with wisdom, with your heart broken or being betrayed by somebody that you love, it will benefit you more long term than the person that did you wrong. Or if you had to make a decision to where you had to, leave your significant one for personal reasons, well, so be it. Things happen for a reason. Just know that you always have a plan for the future. As a wise man once said, you got to be a man with a plan. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.